G'day everyone, it's Jill, also known as GeniAus, and I'm here with one of my friends from Salt Lake City, Diane Loosle.
Hello.
Hi. Now Diane was one of my heroes because she was the head honcho, I don't know the proper word, at the Family History Library in Salt Lake City, that Genia Mecca. But now she's moved on to different things, and I'm wondering how hard it was to give up the library, or was it time, and what she's doing now. Diane, what are you doing?
Oh, so I am now the vice president over our business development, which is new initiatives and the new things that we're working on for the future.
So this is Familysearch.
Yes, for Familysearch.
Yeah.
Yes, yep. So your question about whether it was hard to give up the library, it was so hard because I love it. I will always love it. My heart is there, but I love new. I love to create. I mean, we have the new discovery experience in the library, so I love those types of things. I like to be looking towards the future and what can we do that's going to make family history more exciting for people and get more people involved and help particularly young people be more engaged in it.
So does this involve a lot of digital online type activities?
My work?
Your work? Yeah.
A lot of online things.
Is it all secret?
No, actually, we talked a little bit about a couple of initiatives I'm working on yesterday in our town hall meeting. One of those is DNA.
Okay.
We just launched the familysearch.org/DNA pages, which are educating people on how to get started with DNA and some of the things around what tests are available, what do I do after I get a test. And then we have the DNA Basic Learning Center here too. Another, do you want me to go?
No, keep going.
Yeah. And then another initiative we talked about is the Genealogical Help Network that we're going to create, which is, we have family history centers all over the world. There are people in the community all over the world that know answers, and we want to bring them all together to be able to help each other.
I notice in Australia that sometimes you have difficulty over there personing, I won't say manning, personing the centres. Will any of these new initiatives bring more people to the centres?
Yeah, I think they will. And for a couple of different reasons. I think it will help the centers to have more prominence and understanding that they're there. As we connect people and say, you know, there's a center. So if I have an ancestor that was in Australia, because I actually have friends here who had Australian ancestors who came to America, you know. So if I was doing that and I needed some help, wouldn't it be great if I connect with that family history center in Australia? Or individuals who have that skill in Australia. So it'll kind of bring them forward a little bit.
So you're building on the current network and doing different things with it. Yeah. Now getting back to DNA, you've got a lot of members of the LDS Church around who have roots in all sorts of countries. So are you providing DNA kits for members of the church?
So we have no intention to provide kits.
Okay.
That's not something that we're going to do because all of our wonderful partners are doing that.
Okay.
And so we'll be in the education space. We'll also we'll also be looking at how do we help people to take this wonderful new resource that's available to them as another genealogical source and apply that to their research. And
it's wonderful. It's wonderful, and there are so many trees out there that the sourcing isn't too good, and I think DNA for me has just made me feel really good because I haven't found a mistake yet.
Yes.
DNA has confirmed so much of what I've been doing for 30 years. It's just
that's actually what's exciting me a lot about it too. Is that you can, and I don't know if you've done a problem where
I've done 5 tests, but apart from that,
and you've had a research problem that you do with paper records where you're like, I'm pretty sure that's right from the paper record, but it's sure nice to have that confirmation with the DNA.
My biggest one is that there's a lot of hearsay and there are some photos that give clues. We've always believed I've got an Aboriginal ancestor, daughter of one of my convicts. but we haven't got a piece of paper. But I've got about 48 cousins I've found through DNA, or some I knew, some I didn't know, who show up with some with quite high percentages of Melanesia, because there's no reference base for Aboriginality. And this does me. I think the 48 of us, we've got paper trails back to the father and all this hearsay, but I'm now believing that, yes, I do have this Aboriginal ancestry because the group of us through DNA have shown our results.
And that's the wonderful thing about it. It's such a great resource.
Yeah.
And so we're considering there's lots of complexities around DNA and different things, and the companies that are here and others are investing a lot into that space. And so
you're the
my job is
holder.
my job is to kind of take all those things and figure out what should Familysearch be doing in this space. So
fantastic. Well, thank you for having a chat with me. It's lovely to catch up with you, and I hope to see you again. I don't know if you're going to London, but I am. If not, I guess I'll see you in Salt Lake City next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.